is the devil right here. This phone. Bling! Right? Ding dong. You hear these, you're looking at their phone. I know I gotta shoot this video. I know I gotta write this article. I know I gotta edit this content, but just let me see. This is the Online Business Simplified podcast. Welcome. Ooh, we got a good one. We got a good one today. All right. I want to make 6 figures on YouTube this year. Any tips? I have no team, no management, no help, just me, my iPhone, and ChatGPT against the world. This is Tatiana. By the way, Tatiana has a very popular, I don't know if it's a popular channel, but she's got like 26,000 subscribers. She's doing something right. And this is her asking a question. So if somebody that has built something that big is asking this question, all you small creators, all you people that are just starting, just know that you're on the same path as everybody else trying to figure it out. All right. So she has no team, no management, no help, just her and her iPhone and ChatGPT against the world. Isn't that how a lot of us are? She want to make 6 figures on YouTube. So what I say is that can work, but you got to plan the work and work the plan. And this is what I told her. I said, put away everything, everybody, and anything that doesn't contribute to that goal. If you're able to have an intense amount of focus on a specific thing with no distractions for a specific amount of time, you would be amazed at how far you can go. But a lot of people let other things distract them. So again, anything that doesn't contribute to your goal, put it away. Put away everything. Anybody that doesn't contribute to your goal, you got to say, hey, look, bro, look, sis, for a second, I'm gonna have to go get away from everything. I'm gonna have to unplug. I'm trying to build my business. And they'll either understand that, and if they're a friend, they'll support you. All right, let's talk about a couple things on how you can make these 6 figures on YouTube. I took some notes. All right, first, prioritize your goal. Okay, the main goal would be I want to make 6 figures on YouTube. So you start from the end. What do I have to do to make 6 figures on YouTube? Well, once you set that priority, then you can say, okay, I need to make 1 video a week or 2 videos per week. That's going to increase my subscribers. That's going to increase the amount of opportunities I have to get people on my email list and sell them a product. I'm making an example here. Okay. So prioritizing your goal. That's step 1. Step 2 is reduce or remove distractions. How many people, this is the devil right here, this phone. How many people, and I do this, I'm not an exception, but I've made now this priority where if I'm going to be on my phone, like I'm on Threads a lot, I make sure that if I'm going to be on Threads, I'm not just perusing there to gossip, or I'm trying to build my business, right? So I'm focused. So I'm hashtag searching, right? When I started it, I was on Threads. I went in there and I put in the search affiliate, and everybody, all these things start coming up. Oh, I'm looking for a side hustle. How do I make extra money this summer? Whatever. So what did I do? I jumped in those conversations. I said, well, if you want to make some money, you can become an affiliate. You can earn 30% commission. You don't have to do anything. Just send people the link. And if they buy with your affiliate link, you get paid. It's that simple, right? But that's what I was on Threads doing. So I didn't go down a rabbit hole. I was focused. I was intentional. So, and let's just say if my priority was that to make 6 figures on YouTube. So everything I need to do to make six figures, I'm going to do, whether that's research. I'll make sure that I'm only on a platform to research. How would I make 6 figures? To get ideas. So if I'm perusing YouTube videos, those YouTube videos are only going to be about how can I make 6 figures on YouTube, right? Then I would get a plan together. All right. So prioritize your goal, reduce or remove distractions. That phone, that computer, the one of the biggest things that's a distractor is bling, right? Ding dong. You hear these notifications, and it's just like you're looking at their phone. I know I got to shoot this video. I know I got to write this article. I know I got to edit this content, but just let me see. And then there we go. And then 5 minutes turns into 25 minutes, and then we're down a rabbit hole on LinkedIn or Threads or YouTube or TikTok, right? You have to remove distractions, or at least be focused enough that you can do it for an extended period of time. And a lot of people don't have the ability to do that. All right. Intense focus. I think I alluded to this. Anything that doesn't contribute to your goal, don't do it. Don't waste time on that task. when you're building a business, when you're pursuing a goal, there's going to be a lot of tasks. You're going to have a lot of to-do lists. Okay, what I do is each day, and you'll see it, these right here, this is all podcast episodes that I needed to record. Okay, but before I recorded these, I come up with these lists every day, right? I'll write down the top 3 things. If I don't get anything else done, the number 1 has to get done. 2 is great if I can get it done. 3 is a bonus. Okay, so that's what you need to do. Intense focus. And then I look, and I might have 10 things on that list, but the top 3 are the ones that get done. Now, let's say I look at that list and I realize that some of those things can be done by other people. Maybe I can outsource it, like editing. That takes up a ton of my time. So now it's been a painful thing, but I'm certain, I've got an editor for my shorts and I've got an editor for my long form content that I'm trying out, because those are things that I don't need to spend time doing. I need to spend time creating offers in my business. I need to spend time creating products or creating advertising campaigns so I can bring more people into the business so I can make more revenue, right? If that goal does not, or the task doesn't contribute to your goal of making that 6 figures or whatever your goal is, don't do it. Outsource it, or just get rid of it altogether, right? We need to simplify, not add things to our list. Simplify, remove, take away. That's how you get better. I do that even in my videos too. If you're editing a video, and it's 20 minutes, I think to myself, what can I take out that's not adding to the message that I want them to receive? And I just take it out. I used to be very cringy about this, right? Like, I really want to say that. Should I leave that in there? Now, if I had to think twice about it, I just remove it, because I want to get them to the value as quickly as possible. All right. So prioritize your goal, reduce, remove distractions, intense focus. Anything that doesn't contribute to the goal, don't do it, and don't waste time on those tasks. Plan the work and work the plan. All these things are in the Bible, right? There's not, this stuff is not hard. Well, let me not say it's not hard. It's not complicated. It's simple, but not easy to do because it's so simple. It's monotonous, routine, boring tasks that you do over and over and over and over, right? Post a video a week, show up every week, email your list every week, right? Consistently do that. Those things become boring after a while, but it is necessary to get from where you are to where you want to be. The bridge to get those things is consistency. The bridge to get to there is building yourself up, is consistently showing up, right? So let's see. Ways to monetize. Let's talk about that. Okay, so if you want to get to 1 million on YouTube, 6 figures, not 1 million, sorry, 6 figures on YouTube, then you'll definitely need a plan to monetize, right? You want to make sure your efforts on YouTube are doing the best they can to get you to that goal. So let's talk about 3 things, okay? 1, your digital products. And the digital product can be anything. It can be an ebook, it can be an audio book, it can be some special audio that you created and you put it on a Google Drive. It can be a course, it can be coaching, it could be a membership. All of these things are digital assets and digital products, and you can promote those in each one of your videos. Now, I always, I have this framework. You might have heard me say it before. It's called the HVC framework, right? Hook, value, and CTA. And by the way, I didn't make that up. I think I heard that on like one of Neil Patel's videos. It was great. Well, maybe I made it up. I can't remember. Hook, value, CTA. All right. In each video, I said to monetize, you have your digital products, 2, affiliate products, 3, coaching, 4, physical products or merch like books, t-shirts. I have more written on here. 5, a membership. 6, brand deals, sponsorships. And you can reach out and do these yourself. So, monetization. It's talking about your digital products. You can take your knowledge, what you know, you can package that up into a course or a book or coaching or membership. All right. And this you can do from day one. You don't need to, if you get monetized on YouTube with AdSense or anything like that, that's on the back end. We're playing the long game here. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So we're not even looking for that at the beginning. All right. So, all right. Digital products, affiliate products. I've never been great at affiliate marketing, although I think I tried it for a little bit and I just wasn't good at it. And it's easy. I could just put like in my description of my YouTube videos, hey, this is the camera I use, this is the microphone I use, this is the power bank I use, this is the stand that I use. I could do that, you know, but I just haven't been good at making any affiliate marketing, so I don't waste my time with it. I'm good at other things. I spend my time on things that I'm good at, but a lot of people they make money doing affiliates. And now I have an affiliate program. I promote that. That's a way I can do affiliate stuff with your own affiliate products. So that's a way to monetize and get to your goal. Coaching. Now, how I like to think about coaching is that coaching is the same stuff you teach in your free stuff, in your paid course, or in your membership, except for the format is that they get you. They get you on a Zoom call. They get your expertise. They get you answering questions. They get you doing Q&A. They get you teaching. Whereas in the course, you might pre-record videos and they can go along with it and it's done with them, right? Or, you know, a low ticket offer could be like an ebook and an audiobook. They can read that stuff for themselves and then the go-getters can go take action on that. It's a different format. So, and coaching can be higher priced, right? Because they get your time. Physical products or merch, books and t-shirts. Now, I've written like 4 books, and this is a great way to show that you're an authority and an expert in your niche. And then you can use a book. I've written 3 or 4 of them to open up other opportunities like speaking gigs. You can use it as opportunity to get on other podcasts. You can use it as a gateway to a low ticket offer. There's so many things you can do with a book. And by the way, you can do this in less than 10 minutes. I have a video that now has, I don't know, I've helped like 60,000 people write their ebooks, but and I'll link to that video in the description. It's how to write an ebook in 10 minutes or less and how to put it on Amazon KDP. I'll link to that video, but this asset can do a lot for you. You can use a book in conjunction with all the other things I said, with coaching, with affiliate products, right? With your own digital products. This is how you can get to your 6-figure goal on YouTube and promote all those things in your content, right? You have a call to action in each video to your products to get them on your email list. And then you offer them, you make offers, you sell to them, all right? This has nothing to do with the YouTube money that you're gonna get on the back end, right? Before you get monetized. This is how you monetize before that without having to worry about the algorithm. All right. Now, another thing you can do is brand deals and sponsorships. Okay. Now, I have a little, right at the recording of this video, I have a little under 3,000 subscribers, and I still get brand deals. Some of them work for me. Some of them don't align with my brand, so I don't take the deals. And actually being able to say no is a superpower. But you can reach out to brand deals. Let's just say if you have 500, 300, you can just say, hey, I'm building this audience. I make content about this. This is completely aligned with your brand. I'd like to strike up a long-term deal. We can start at this rate, or we can start at this percentage, and then we can work our way up, because I'm committed to this. I'm going to consistently be building an audience, and I'd like to work with you. That's the pitch. That's the pitch. Brand deals and sponsorships. I also have a video about brand deals and sponsorships. You want to see what you need for that, right? I'll link to that also somewhere up here, because I got offered a brand deal and I wasn't ready. I didn't have anything ready. I didn't even know what I needed. So that video will show you like what you need to have in place. How do you figure out your rates and stuff like that? So I'll link to that video, help you out. And also, it'll also talk about companies you can reach out to get brand deals and sponsorships in that video. I think you'll like that. Automate. All right. I use ManyChat and I use email marketing. ManyChat is an automation tool that works with Instagram Messenger and Facebook Messenger. So let's say if I'm promoting my products, right? And again, the main goal, 6 figures on YouTube. And let's just say I create a short on YouTube and I say, hey, if you're interested in getting to the next step with X, whatever you teach, then comment me affiliate or whatever it is, right? Well, with ManyChat, if you do that on Instagram or Facebook, it'll start a series of automated messages, right? And then takes them, this is how I set it up, it takes them through a sort of a funnel, a series of steps to buy some products or something like that. So you can automate stuff and email marketing, right? Everything, all my calls to action in all my videos is either to coins or connects. And I think I heard Letitia Stiles say this, coins or connects. Either building up my audience or sending people to my products, coins or connects, right? So all my calls to actions are, hey, this book can help you do X in X amount of time without doing X, whatever the pain point is. I'll leave the link in the description. And I just do that in all my videos. And that leads them to through an automated process, and I make some sales. I can improve that process, but that's how you do it. Automate via email, and you can use a tool like ManyChat. And then, let's see, make content a priority. A lot of people, they want a successful YouTube channel. They want to make 6 figures on YouTube, but they don't want to make a video every week. I remember just sitting there, I made a video and I was dreading editing it because it was 20 minutes. It was a 20-minute video. The raw video was 20 minutes. And I'm like, man, those of you who have been editing videos, you know that a 20-minute video might take you 2-3 days to edit. So I'm sitting there just dreading it. And I'm like, do I want this to work? And I made a decision. I am just going to do what works. And I'm not going to quit even if I don't want it. And even if I don't want to do it, I sat there and I edited that video. It took me like 2 days. I was hurting after that, y'all. Make content a priority. Make your content bingeable. So now what I do is, for instance, I have some videos that are coming out. I do all the planning and creating long before I record the video. So I have some old stuff that did pretty well. I teach people how to write books. So what I would do is I come up with a series and make that series, each video connect to the next one. So before I release them, I already have like the ideas for the videos, the thumbnails and titles for them. And like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. This video is gonna be step 1 of it. It's gonna lead to step 2, and step 2 is gonna lead to step 3. And in each one of these, I'm gonna have a call to action for a guide that shows them, hey, how I can write books. Let me get some water, I'm parched. And so, I make my series binge worthy. So like for the next 8 to 10 videos, and you'll see what I'm working up towards, right? For the next 8 to 10 videos, I'm like, okay, this is about writing a book. All of these different pieces about writing a book, where do you think that I'm going to lead them, right? Everything is going to lead to a digital product I have, right? I have a book called Books from Scratch, $697. Then I have a high ticket $5,000 coaching program called Books to Millions, right? And so in my value ladder, right, I'm going to take them from, I got something called the Author Accelerator. I'm just trying to paint a picture for you of how I would monetize this on YouTube. Make videos, make the content a priority, and I'll make bingeable content. So I'll make a series. The series could be, I don't know, 6-7 videos. And in each video, the call to action is to a lead magnet. That lead magnet, which I actually have, is called Book Writing Secrets. So if any of you are interested in writing a book, I'll leave the link down in the description for it. But it's called Book Writing Secrets, the Book Writing Secrets playbook. In that playbook, I have links to a masterclass that's going to introduce them to both my offers, either my Books from Scratch course or my Books to Millions $5,000 high ticket coaching program. In the email marketing, whenever they are sent there, all of this stuff is all pointing them into that direction. That masterclass is pointing them to that direction. That Secrets playbook is pointing them to the next step. The next step is the Author Accelerator, $17. Inside the Author Accelerator, right? It teaches them about how to have the best title, how to get the best hook, how to create the chapters, right? Just like focuses on 3 things: how to have the best cover. And then in the end of that, what do you think I'm pitching? I'm pitching the next product. This is how you can build, all right? Each product should lead to the next step, and then that product should lead to the next step. What you want to do is get the highest LTV, lifetime value of the customer. So if they go through my Author Accelerator for 17, I'm like, hey, this was great. Now I got my outline, I got my chapter titles and my cover, but I need the meat and potatoes, what goes inside the book. Well, you can go to Books from Scratch. Okay, I got that now. You've done doing that with me, but maybe I need Now I got the book done. Now I need to market and promote it. Well, you can come to my Books to Million 5K coaching program. I'll walk you through it. 12 weeks. We jump on Zoom calls every day. You see where I'm going with this? You create a system of products and an automated system to take them from starting to know you to working with you. And that's how you monetize. Okay, and now that takes a lot of work. Do not be fooled. This takes a lot of work to build out. It took me years to build my content ladder for me to even feel confident enough to say I have a $5,000 high ticket offer. By the way, if you're interested in that, I'll leave the Books to Millions coaching program link in the description so you can apply to work with me. But that's how you do it. I hope that helped. So if you want to make 6 figures on YouTube, just to recap, you want to prioritize your goal, reduce or remove distractions, have intense focus, remove anything that doesn't contribute to the goal or don't do the task, plan the work the plan, and then remember the ways to monetize. We covered a lot in this video. You're going to need to go back and watch this. The ways to monetize: 1, your digital products; 2, affiliate products, or you can make your digital products be affiliates for other people to sell, and you don't have that means you don't have to necessarily do all the selling. 3, coaching. 4, physical products or merch like books or t-shirt or mugs, or if you want to do that kind of thing. And I'm just giving you ideas on how you can monetize. 5, you can have a membership. 6, you can get brand deals or sponsorships. And then you want to automate wherever you can. Make content a priority. Make content bingeable. Create series to connect each video to get more watch time, to get people to consume more of your content so they can become customers. And that, my friend, is how you build a sustainable long-term business. I hope that helped. Make sure you check. There's a lot of resources that we mentioned in this video, so make sure you go down in the description and check out all those links. It may work for you, and if it does, that's great. I'd love to work with you. And if it's not a fit for you, then that's fine. Maybe you can find some of our other products or some of our other videos that might help you on your entrepreneurial journey. So take care, peace and blessings.